Yep. Not much till now. Cooling. Just came back from Disneyland a year ago for my kid's birthday. You said what? Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. What are you talking about? He just said, I guess Crawford don't really understand what's going on. He asked the questions, and I guess he don't really trust his attorney, so he want to talk to Al personally and ask questions about what's going on and this and that. So I don't know, but he said he should be getting it wrapped up shortly. So yeah, I know, man. I'll be getting killed on media. Yeah. Everybody talking about I went and go. I'm like, I ain't got time for it. Like, I know what's going on. I'm thinking hopefully we can do it in January. I mean, that's the only fight out there for me, so. Yeah, I'm not fighting term. So. That's out the window. Yeah. I already told Al that. I said, nah, that's fast me. I'm not fighting him. There's no fight I want. I mean, that's the most money. That's the legacy fight. That's it right there. That really decides who's the best in boxing. Me or him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you talking about parents? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just say he just think he got a lot more he got a lot more questions with him than he did with Bob. Yeah. He said he asked him, like you asked, Bob all these questions. Yeah. I mean, everybody expert on social media. Everybody got all the answers. Correct. Oh, nah. I just want to get it done, signed, and so everybody get off my back. I got some shit to get off my chest too, so. Yeah, you got a lot of people like Bo Mac and other people in his ears, so. But, I mean, he don't have no.
Now, that had to be the worst piece of audio you ever heard. But for what you can make out, what did you make out? That's why I say, y'all be going around here, y'all be listening to a bunch of retards. Okay? A bunch of retards. So they're either that stupid or that corrupt. Or both. You know what I'm saying? You could pick it. But one thing you heard was this. And to EJ's credit, it's hard to make out what EJ says because, since the accident, EJ slurred a lot of his words. And he was already kind of, slurring a little bit before then. But what he's saying is, he said, I already told Al, I don't want to fight nobody but him. It's a legacy fight, plus it's a big money fight. All right? Now, what you got from that was, it sounds like that Al Heyman was irritated that he was drilling him harder than when he was with Bob Arum. So basically, in a nutshell, Al Heyman got pissed because Terrence Bud Crawford was asking a lot of questions. Go listen to the audio. Okay? Replay it. Okay? And in a nutshell, he told you Al Heyman got pissed because Terrence Bud Crawford want more clarification and he asked too many questions and he ain't asked this many questions when he was with Bob, so why is he questioning me? That sounds like an ego trip versus somebody who want to make a fight. And once again, to use this audio to say what about Bud? Errol Spence just confirmed he's asking a lot of questions. He doesn't trust his lawyer. He wants to talk with Al Heyman, okay, in person, one-on-one, in more depth and in more detail. So the question is, not is Terrence Bud Crawford ducking. The question is, how come that meeting or what he's saying has not been obliged? It's just that simple. It's not that hard to figure out. The way y'all allow some of these content creators to play on y'all intelligence, you need to question yourself at the end of the day. Because I done lost respect for a whole lot of people during this situation because of the fact that people can't think more than 5 minutes in front of their face. It's ridiculous to me. The whole audio is right there for you. Okay? He said, I done told Al, I don't want to fight this guy. I want to fight Terrence. This is a big money fight and it's a legacy fight. And people want to see between the both of us which one is the best. Terrence Crawford don't know what's going on. He asking a lot of questions. So make it clear for him. Point blank and period. Who cares if he don't trust his lawyer, and that don't mean nothing to us. The point is the man is trying to get an understanding. How come that understanding is not met and how come it's not being obliged? How come you're not pulling this man in so you can make the fight? You got one guy inquiring about the fight. You got your fighter, which was on your stable, saying, look, I don't want to fight nobody but him. So how come Bud ain't getting the clarification he needs? How come Bud is not getting the understanding that he needs? And why do you care or have interest in whether you feel like Terrence Bud Crawford is drilling you harder than he did Bob Arum? Well, of course, in life, you live and you learn. So you think he's going to make the same mistake twice? So he's going into this situation, dotting his I's, crossing his T's. That's how he's going into the situation. You live and you learn. You get more sufficient as you go on. So, of course, when I'm dealing with you, I'm going to learn from my previous mistakes and learn that I need to be more hands-on. I need to learn more about my own business. Quit relying on other people to read these contracts and do all this shit for me. I need to be involved and I need to figure out what's going on. Why has that not been obliged? Did he ask something that he wasn't supposed to ask? Is he requesting something that sounds foreign that you've never heard before? No, no, and no. So why hasn't it been done? End of story.